All right, so we're going to start this project by first adding the letters. And if you want to find letters, what you do is you see how we have different categories up top? We have a category called letters, and you just grab different kinds of letters, and we have 3 different types. We have these orange ones, these green ones, and these a little bit classier greens. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab my from these ones, from those orange ones. So we're going to grab an M. We're going to grab a Y, and then we're going to grab the name from these green ones, these fun green ones, not the formal ones. So let's say there's the N, there's the A, there's the M, and there's the E. Perfect. Now let's place these in the right spots. Let's just go approximately to the right spot that we want it to be. We can fix them later. N goes there. A goes there. M goes there. And then E goes right there. And of course, you want to make sure they all fit in there. So squeeze them in. Move them around if you have to. And then there we go. There you go. That's pretty nice. All right, so we've placed them right here. And what we want these to do is we want the M and the Y to be at a random position on this display and then just move to this correct position. So first, let's take a look at their positions right now. M is at negative 188 and 99. So let's just round that up. Let's make that negative 190 and 100 just to make things easier. And let's round this one up as well. Let's say Y is at negative 120 and 110. There we have it. Let's try negative 110. Let's see if that works better. No, let's try negative 130. There you go, that's better. All right, so we're gonna set them to those. And what we want to do is we want to put them at a random position and then bring them to this position that we have set. So we go on each of them. Of course, we need the when flag is clicked command. And then we need to go up here. We first set them at a random position. Then let's say we wait a little while. Let's say we just wait 1 second before we move them into the correct position, because we don't want it to just spontaneously and immediately go to the right position. We want there to be a little bit of a delay. And then use this glide feature to go to this exact position that they are at in this moment, right? So let's just try this on the M. M starts at a random position and moves to this position that we found to be a good one for M to be at. All right, now we want to do the same for Y, but instead of just going over here and doing all this stuff over again, what you can do is you can just grab all of these and copy them over to Y. So now Y has the exact same commands, right? Now you got to be careful because remember, Y has a different position than M. So we need to fix that position right here. So Y's position, the desired position that we found to be really good for it, is negative 130 and 110. And now once we fix this, let's take a look. M and Y start from a random position and they move towards the right position. Perfect. Now, for the other 4, we're going to do something a little bit different. What we want to do is we want them to be hidden first and then shown, kind of as if they've been vanished from the screen and they reappear after a couple of seconds, right? So we have the option of doing it by hand over here with the show buttons. We could make any of these disappear and then reappear anytime we want, but obviously we don't want to just sit there and click on these, right? We want them to be automized and we want the program to do this on its own. So let's go over here. Let's go over to N. We're going to write them out and then we're just going to copy it over to all 4 of them. So we have when the flag is clicked, and of course, we're going to go over here and first set these to be hidden, right? So anytime the program is run, we want them to be hidden, right? So remember, if we don't put this over here, if we rerun the program after once making them appear, they're not going to disappear, right? We got to make sure that every time the program is run, they are in a hidden position, and then we make them appear, right? So let's just put a little bit of a delay. Let's say we had a 1 second delay for these ones. So for these ones, let's just say a 3 second delay. And then we want it to reappear. So we just take this show command over here, right? Pretty simple. Now let's try it, see if it works for N. So these two go to the right place and N appears. Perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. So we're just going to grab these, copy them over here, copy them over there, and copy them over here. And we don't need to change anything, right? Because the wait time is the same for all of them, and there's no other specific data, right? Unlike with M and Y, where we had to make sure the positions were correct, there's nothing specific with these. So it should all work perfectly. Now let's just try it. M and Y go to the correct position, and the whole name appears out of nothing. All right, so hopefully that made sense. Go ahead and try this yourself. Make sure that if you weren't following along, at least do it on your own time. Because in the next video, we're gonna learn how to make other stuff happen with other letters at the bottom of this. Okay, so go ahead and do it, and I'll see you in the next video.